Let me have a seat, baby. Let me have a seat, baby. Go get you a seat, baby. Go get your chair. Come on now. Go get the chair. And look at your man go in. Even though we try every day, even though we try. The chair right, the black chair, baby. The black chair. Can I get a witness? That's looking good. Yeah. Okay, come on this side, baby. Stay on that side. Get on that side, baby. Can you see it? don't get in the view. Even though we try every day, even though we try every day. Just released with Andre Wade. Hey, baby, didn't I tell you to stay over there? Don't cut it. It ain't gonna be in there. Don't get in the video, baby. Bring my cigarette too. Don't smoke on my cigarette. It's not gonna be in there. You sure? You ready? Just released with Andre Wade once again. Coming live, y'all. Coming live. Even though we try every day, even though we try every day, even though we try every day, even though we try every day. Trash day. Another work day. Another work day in the system. Things is going on all around. Just released with Andre Wade. I just want to come live and talk about some things that's taking place in society today. Not so much not in society. Oh, we got cut. What do you mean, no?
They can't hear.
They can't hear. Yeah, it's gonna start. Really?
When somebody get there to start, they
we're gonna talk to them. Oh, that's what it is.
y'all live.
Cigarette, man. Some cigarette.
You got two people in there.
Thank you. So I don't have to go to talk. I can talk?
Yeah.
Even though we try every day, even though we try every day, even though we try every day, even though we try every day. Just released live. Who want to talk to me? Who would like to talk to me? Who would like to ask me some questions?
They said they can't hear you.
Who would like to ask me something? Hey, baby, you can't get in the video. You cannot get in the video. Like to hear me? Talk to me. Ask me something. What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
All right, what's good, man? Drop a war dog for the peoples. D-Town rocking with you. Dallas rocking with you.
D-Town. D-Town. I remember them days on Sundays when they used to, them Cowboys and them Oilers used to play. It's gonna be some fights on that day. It's gonna be some fights.
They can hear you.
If the Cowboys are winning, then them Oilers fans, they still gonna roar. If them Oilers are winning, them Cowboy fans still gonna roar on Sundays, on Monday Night Football. But let's not be no Monday Night Football. There's be some Monday Night Football. It's gonna be some fights before rack time on Monday nights. If it was the Cowboys in the Orleans or the Cowboys in the Texans, it's gonna be some fights. I remember a time when they had a guy. He was out of Austin, and you know, he used to roar about them Texas teams. He used to roar. He used to go off, and he was out of Austin. Man, I thought this dude could fight, cause he used to bump all the time on Sundays. Oh, you know, whenever them Cowboy played, or them Oilers play. Man, this dude got beat up behind them Texas teams. Got beat up. He was out of Austin. And I'll never forget, because he was a Crip. He could fight, but he didn't win no fights. You know, East Ham, the day rooms were small. They were small, and it'd be packed on Sundays because, you know, football. You'd be waiting on football. Everybody had their wine. You'd be drinking that wine, a little weed and stuff. Had the spreads. That was the thing on Sundays in prison. They called it penitentiaries. Them boys was gonna fight on Sundays. Them Dallas fans, them Cowboy fans, them Eagle fans, yeah, the Giant fans, and them Bears. Them Bears are gonna roar. You didn't have a lot of Bears fans, but they're gonna roar. It's gonna be a fight, penitentiary fight. And one thing about the fights back then was that the officers used to let you fight. You know, you get up in there. You get up in there, like you go out to work in the fields, and you say, "Look out, boss! I got me one." The boss say, "All right, boy. Don't let him get you, because if he gets you, we're gonna take you to jail." They go, boom, they be going at it. Put the dust flying in the air, because it be so hot, and you could be like, "Man, these dudes fighting. Hot as it is." We just get 15-minute breaks, water breaks, and they make all the inmates sit down. You know, we all sit down in the line, and you can't take your Aggies. The Aggies, you know, you have to leave them in a pile. You know, when the water break is up, you go back to your Aggies. But every time they call, when it's break time, it's gonna be a fight. In them days, in the old days, now in the new days, ain't gonna be no fight. Ain't gonna be no fight. In the old days, look out, boss! I got me one. Well, don't let him get you, boy. That was Captain Shelby on Ezam, Motor Mile, they used to call it. 5'5", one leg. John Wayne fan. I say, boy, I say, if you're gonna fight, you're gonna get out there and go at it. Them was the days, the penitentiaries. When the penitentiaries was, if you was weak, You was showed up. If you was hard, they walked around you. You had your booty bandits. The booty bandits back in the day. If you had a big booty and you wasn't gay, you will be before the day was over with that big booty. Don't eat that bread. They say don't eat that bread. That bread make your booty fat. Them booty bandits be looking at your booty. Got that on that ass. Got that on that ass. Got that ass. Got that on that ass. The old days, the penitentiary days. You really had to watch your manhood. You really had to pay attention to keeping your man intact, keeping your womanhood intact. I was talking to a cousin of mine, female, and she had been to prison. And she did like 5 years. And she was telling me how them gay women, you know, was like gay men in prison, trying to turn a straight woman out. Can you imagine being a beautiful woman in prison, fine, beautiful, and them big old dyke women? Some of them dyke women be big old chests. They want their gal, and they don't say, "You looking at my woman?" No, they say, "You looking at my woman?" Penitentiary days. Those was the prison days. The prison days now, you don't, when you ride by a prison, you don't see no field workers. Back in the days, you seen dust before you got there. You knew them was workers. They was out there working in the fields. It was hard. It was hard. Didn't have a lot of women officers. Matter of fact, they didn't have no women officers. I remember they used to have a female high-rise on a unit I was on. And if you was passing by the unit and you seen her, you thought it was a man. She had on a long coat. She used to wear a long leather trench coat, white girl. And she was a high rider. And a high rider, they had rifles. And then they would shoot your ass. They would shoot your ass. Female had an eye to shoot your ass. Had the okay to shoot your ass. You could take out running. I remember a time when they had a guy on East Ham. They called him Big Hand. He was from Tennessee. Old pimp guy. Had a long face. His face was real long. Had long head, big. Had big hands. That's why they called him Big Hands. Big Hands ran a dude down one day that was finna escape. He said, "No, man, don't do that, man. Don't do that, man." He ran and tackled the man. What are you talking about? And wouldn't let the man escape. Wouldn't let the man escape. Wouldn't let the man escape. Penitentiary. It was hard in them days. It was very hard. If you was soft, you was gonna be turned out. Men cried in prison because they didn't want to fight. They didn't have it in them. They was gangsters on the street, punks in the penitentiary. It was crazy. It's live, y'all.
Houston Northside checking in. When do you discharge parole?
2036.
Yeah. Northside checking in. Houston, Texas. What about that guy that was that had that what's it called, man? He said, "I could hear you." Dre Dog puffing on a carnival. Houston, Texas, North Side. Salute from Oak Cliff, Texas.
Oh, Texas.
You got 6 people in there.
Did you know Blackface out of Oak Cliff?
Yeah, that was a good story, man.